Hello, my dear viewers. Welcome to this reading. This reading is for all Aries, and it's for the month of July and a little bit over 2025. I want to know everything for you, my dear Aries. Information about every area of your life. Just wanted to say this is your general reading. What I sort of talk about general. When I say general, that means every area of your life, from love, money, family, health, spirituality, everything you need to know, my dear Aries. I hope you'll enjoy this reading. I hope it does give you a lot of information to empower you to see what's happening, what's coming, what's hidden. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you all for your support and watching the videos. The more you're watching, the more you're supporting me, and I really am in gratitude for that. I'd like to convey my best wishes and regards to each and every one of you, and my blessings to all. So we're going to start with two most important factors for every Aries. Let's have a look what's happening in your life. Right, it says a little bit of patience and things are going to be moving. And with this movement, it looks to me like a harsh, difficult chapter is going to end and you are going to transcend to the next level. I see September here, very strong, between September, October. So a little bit of patience and you'll get there. Wow, the transformations are going to be spectacular. They're going to bring on a truth to you that is going to really give you the clarity of seeing where you're going. And it also, again, is putting an end to a chapter that was very difficult. It might have had memories, good memories, but it was a bit difficult. Once you move into this new chapter, you are going to go through the realization of how difficult, and what difficult situation you were and how you overcome everything. A lot of truth with a dragonfly, a lot of change, a lot of realizations. Let's have a look at one message that is to do with either answering something that's within you or giving you guidance what the best course of action is or what's coming. One main answer to all Aries. And it says, if you believe, don't lose faith, whatever you do. If you have faith, if you believe, you will get exactly what you need. That's a beautiful answer. Okay, now let's move on to a few more decks. Now there are two important factors that I'd like to know from this deck. Information that you are going through or matters that you need to be aware of. For all Aries, we're going to take two for July and a little bit over. Okay, so we've got one, we got two, three. Okay, so three. Let's have a look at what this is all about. Glasses on. Right. Okay, so we've got the goddess Nut. This is all about understanding. Understanding is going to be the main factor of what you need to establish now and what you need to, the stepping stone into the next future that's coming, and letting go of the past and seeing the truth and understanding where you're at. Understanding is going to play a big role in your life, July onwards. The next one, okay, we've got the death and the rebirth, which is the god Osiris, which is all about the death. This is like the death card, where there is transformations, ending of chapters like I talked about here, and a new chapter emerges, which is going to be a spectacular transformation for you. That's why they're saying a little bit of patience and you are going to get there. And again, we've got transformations with Anubis, which is another factor to do with transformations. So major transformations, if you have faith, you'll know that things are going to be moving spectacular for you. I should bring this down a little bit so the cards can show well. Here we go. So yes, absolutely incredible. Wow. And a lot of transformations. Now I'm going to take two messages from another deck for all my dear Aries. Let's see what else you need to know. I'm going to be cutting twice. Wow, freedom. The new cycle that's coming is going to give you a lot of freedom. There's going to be a cycle where you're not worried anymore like you used to be. A lot of burdens have been removed from you. There is freedom. There's freedom from cares, from worries, responsibilities have minimized. So that's really wonderful to know. This new chapter is going to be great for you, my dear Aries, it seems. Oh, wow, we have the Empress. This is a major arcana. That one's a major arcana also. But this great one is all about an unconditional loving that comes from the heavens or the universe directly for you, where you feel favored. Things start going so well for you that everything falls into place according to plans, and even more abundance in many areas of your life. A lot of loving and nurturing power, the Empress, which is fantastic. Okay, now we're moving on to the next level. And the next level I want to know is this one here. 2 more messages from this deck. My dear Aries, okay, you're leaving the past behind you. This is the 6 of Cups. Taking the great memories you've had, but leaving the past, and you're being set free on a new course. I remember last reading I did for Aries, I was showing that something big is happening around September. You're getting this leadership position and you're moving towards that, or something really incredible. So this is showing that again, leaving the past behind, moving forward. Let's have a look at the next big thing that's going to happen. Look at that, your dream. One of your oldest wish is going to be granted. And that's going to bring you all your hopes and dreams all into your lap, everything coming your way after achieving this wish. Something you've wished for or tried to manifest for the longest time, it's about to take place. Prepare for freedom, for transcending to high levels, and to having a lot of your wishes. That old wish, one of them, is going to make everything come true for you. This is really, truly amazing. And again, the star is about, like the Empress, the star is about being nurtured by the heavens, being favored. And really, you'll see that. You will see that effect, that why is this all happening? Why am I so lucky? That kind of feeling. So it's really spectacular. Now I'm going to take 2 messages from this deck for all Aries to see what else you need to know. Okay, so we got 1. And I need just 1 more. Let's see if it'll come out with shuffle. Yes. Okay, the Painter. Right, you are going to be very productive, it seems. Renovating, starting fresh. But this could also be in regard to someone who is a painter. There's productivity and creation. There is illumination and change that is for the better. Like when you have an old house and you paint it, it becomes brand new. A brand new life. This can also be about a business in regard to painting business, or it can be to do with someone, like I said, who's a painter. It's again to do with transformations. Now we got transformations 3 times. Changes from the old to new. So spectacular changes coming your way. I'll put this one here. And then we've got the Weaver. And the Weaver is all about transition. Rediscovering new situations, just like the Dragonfly, truths that take you to the next level. So rediscovering things and transitioning to the next level. You're going to be seeing things very clearly, and that is magnificent. Now we're going to take 3 messages from another deck and look. And we've got the Empress right at the end here. That's when I was shuffling the intention of you. Now I'm going to take 3 messages to see what else you need to know. So the Emperor's the power of abundance. You're finally taking action and moving or going somewhere. You're able to do things that you were not able to do now, but you are able to take action. This is about taking action quickly, taking advantage of a situation, an opportunity that might be available to you where you need to take action quickly and move. And you're doing that. So that is great news. Beautiful. The second message, we have Justice. Justice is going to be all for you. Everything is going to be done right in regard to you. If there's a lawsuit, a court case, somebody's done the wrong thing, all justice is going to prevail for you. So that's very good. You've got the power of justice with you. Now, justice is also connected to someone that has Libra in them. Now, we have the 7 of Swords, which shows that you have been procrastinating and trying to stay put and not leave a situation. But it looks to me like it shows that you need to actually, finally you'll come to terms that the only correct thing to do is to actually leave a situation. That is the truth that you're discovering with the dragon spirit. It's bringing that truth so that you know, yes, you've been procrastinating and not wanting to leave, but ultimately you've got to leave and you've got to let the past behind you and move on to the next level. What you don't see happening is there is going to be a dead end, and this dead end is destined. It's destined to come to an end. You've reached an end. There's nothing more to do. There's no more growth. So there is a situation ending, and it is all part of your destiny. You're destined for fortune. Luck is on your side, and destiny taking over control and maneuvering things to get you to the next level. So destiny on a high scale. That is really wonderful. Okay, so now we move on to the next level. And the next level is, here we go, just do that. Let's find out a little bit more from this. Oh, that's a little bit too many. Okay, we need 2 of these only. 2 messages for all Aries. Oh, there we go. That's better. 1 and 2. Actually, yes, 2 is fine. So we've got the clover, and the clover is all about extraordinary luck. Sitting with this here, with this Wheel of Fortune, it shows that yes, you are going to be quite free. Freedom is coming. Luck is coming your way. And exceptional fortune is also coming your way. My dear Aries, prepare for a life of luck, extreme luck, fortune, abundance, freedom. Freedom from cares, worries, nothing to worry about, and so much luck. And this is going to be also a time where you might be winning a windfall is possible with the fortune, the Wheel of Fortune, and the golden clover. So play the lotto, play the lottery, play small amounts. Have a look at the video in the channel where it says posts. You just click on the channel, whichever channel you're on, and you go into posts, and you'll see the information about the lucky numbers and how to play and what to do. It's all there for you. This is incredible. This shows that you are going to be free from a lot of burdens, a lot of debts, and live a life of absolute freedom and happiness. So that is incredible. Now we move on to the next level. And the next one, actually, the clover, the golden clover, is also about gambling, good fortune, chance, things, surprises. It can be about also finances, working in business, outdoor businesses, but be careful of risky business. Make sure you check everything out. Something might look very lucrative, but it might not be as lucrative as it should be, as it's shown. So just look into it deeper. But the main thing is also the stability that comes with the anchor. The anchor gives you stability where there was problems with being stuck, with having blocks with money or being stuck. You are going to be financially sound. And it looks to me like you are going to make really wonderful decisions, and those decisions are going to stabilize everything for you. Some of you are looking into careers, water-related careers. Some of you are looking at traveling or working in travel situations. That also is a possibility. Okay, now that we've established this, we are going to go on and clarify. That's like clarifications. Let's have a look at what else you need to know. No, not what else you need to know. What are these situations in regards? So we're going to look at justice and see what is the justice that is destined for you, my dear Aries. What is coming in regard to justice? Hard work and any injustice is going to be paid off, especially in regards to a situation where you haven't been happy. This could be in regard to hard work and not achieving that which you want, or not getting that particular situation that you want. It can also be in regard to a relationship where you might be dealing with, you might have been dealing with someone that wasn't emotionally making you happy. You were feeling disoriented and unhappy. This changes because I feel like there is someone of earth energy entering your life. This person is very calm, collective, and very much connected to you, because you do need earth in order for you to thrive, in order for you to have foundation and comfort. And I feel like with this earth energy, this person is going to make a big difference in your life. We are going to find out at the end of the reading to see which earth energy is this person. They could be an earth and water, possibly. It could be Cancer. But a lot of truth being revealed, and you're seeing your path clearly also with this. But we will find out. They could also be air energy, Libra with earth energy. That could be also possible, because we're asking about justice. So at the end, I'll go through the star signs and we'll find out which star sign it is. Now let's have a look at the Knight of Wands and see what action are you taking now that you were not able before. Right, this is in regard to this. Remember, I said you're procrastinating. There is something you've got to do. You've got to leave a situation, but you're procrastinating. You're feeling guilty. There is sleepless nights. There's guilt. There's worry about something that you should have done. The truth was always there, like you should have been honest. You should have left, maybe. But maybe you were feeling sorry for a situation. For someone you didn't want to leave quickly. Yes, you are going to be grieving the loss of this situation. That's why this person, perhaps, and that's why you were procrastinating and trying not to leave. Ultimately, you are going to take action and you are leaving, because this situation has to come to an end. There is a situation ending. There is a chapter of your life ending. So you're finally going to take action, even though by leaving this person, as you can see, the world here, it shows a cycle is ending. So a new cycle is coming. Let's have a look at leaving the past behind you, a past that you might have had wonderful memories, the Six of Cups for all Aries, leaving it behind, yes. But you are resting from a battle. Maybe it was an internal battle. Maybe there was something you were not happy about. You could have been dealing with someone of water energies that might have water energy in them, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Someone very emotional, perhaps. Someone very caring but loving, but also always needing something. When you're emotional, you're always in need of something. But the King of Cups is someone very caring and very giving. I also feel like you are resting from a big battle, because there was an internal battle that you were not happy about. There was an air energy here involved. This person might have had air energy. If they had air, water in them, and perhaps maybe fire, or earth is coming, it could have been, I feel like they might have had air energy, and that would have made them sort of like not stable and constantly in search of stability. So I really feel like that is changing for you. Let's have a look at, water energy with air. Very interesting. Let's have a look at the Fool, and I got the Ten of Cups. I just need two more, or one. I'll take two more. Right. September is marking luck. Last time I said there was the Hermit. September is going to be a time where you're you're overcoming obstacles and you're taking a journey. Some of you are having the majority of Aries are having a great victory, and you're reaching to a level of getting what you want. You're moving towards a beautiful life. Your dreams come true. Some of you are starting a business. The Three of Pentacles looks like profits, business, working with others, and hand in hand in team. But ultimately, there's a lot of freedom, because that's what the Fool is all about. We're talking about freedom. So there could be a victory, a win-win situation. Play the lotto, the lottery. I'll always say that whenever I see not only extreme luck and the Wheel of Fortune and excessive amount of happiness, but also the fact that the Chariot is victory. There is a possibility of a great victory. So very important here. Now, let's move on to the next level. And the next level is, this procrastination. Let's see what this is all about. Or was this part of no, this wasn't actually. Yes, let's have a look at this, that you should have left and you haven't. What is this all about? Is it something that's finally collapsing? I feel like there's a tower situation about to come up. Something is ending, or something is being removed from your life. It looks to me like you are destined for a lot of happiness, and a lot of blessings are coming your way. It looks to me that you've been working hard, and your hard work is going to pay off. You've just got to pay attention to details when a lot of money comes in. So leaving something and moving towards something new, that's very interesting. It could be, again, this earth energy. There's someone of earth energy that is going to be very supportive. I'm going to find out who this earth energy is, but a lot of money is coming, and you have got the capacity to help others. So be generous and help those who are less fortunate than you. And that's very important. And you will see that your happiness will rise beyond where you are today. Let's have a look at the star to see what is your oldest wish, something you've always wanted. Maybe you wanted to fall in love with someone that was very deep and emotional. That could be a possibility. We've got water energy here, very strong. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. You are going to possibly have a windfall or the beginning of love. Okay, you might have been dealing with someone that was fire energy also. Fire and water with air, perhaps. This could be the past, and maybe this is the past that's ending, but your oldest wish is to have fulfillment in many areas of your life. Maybe you had a partner in the past that was water energy that didn't do well. Maybe now you are going to be with someone that's fire, and fire with earth. That means they are someone very, very, very comfortable, very stable, very powerful, very sensual, very everything is in them. Very dynamic, the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Cups is someone quite emotional, quite caring, emotional, but very much in need of security all the time. So the Ace of Cups shows that this is a great either windfall, the beginning of great love. It is about something magnificent that's going to give you a lot of fulfillment in every area of your life. I feel like it is to do with a fire energy here and abundance all together, because when you get this together, freedom, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ace of Cups, it shows that there is extreme luck that takes you to high levels of abundance. High levels of abundance. I'll just put this one here. Just bear with me like that. There we go. So extreme luck, freedom from all cares and worries, and the Wheel of Fortune, luck and Wheel of Fortune to the highest level and degree. And then the Ace of Cups, fulfillment in every area. This is just incredible. Absolutely incredible. Play the lotto, play the lottery. I feel like something big's happening. Not to mention you are falling in love without a doubt, because I see also happiness for you. You're destined for a lot of happiness. So there could be someone wonderful entering your life because you're destined to be happy, to have that happy ever after with someone that you are very much in connection with. And that particular someone could be someone of earth energy with fire, because we've got fire and earth is the new one that is coming in your life. Excuse me. My dear Aries, I feel like someone earth and fire is entering your life, and we'll see at the end who that is. There is strong water energy shown here, but we don't know if the water energy is someone that you're stable with, or it's someone that might be leaving. We'll find out more as we go along. I'll just find out about the Empress. There's the Tower. Something is about to leave, collapse. This all connected to the Seven of Swords. And when I did the Seven of Swords, I got the Queen of Cups. I got to understand the situation where you should have left an emotional state, a situation where you know you've had sleepless nights, worry about a particular truth that you can't maybe deliver what this emotional person really wants. It could be something like that. It could be a situation that you're emotional about leaving someone behind also. You're being very emotional because you're leaving the past behind you, and that is very difficult. But there is the removal of the past, and some situation or someone from your life, it's been removed so that you can move forward. And it isn't going to be easy, because yes, you are going to grieve. You'll be sad when you're leaving. It's not easy. But this removal, later on, you'll know it was for your highest good to move on to the best level, and maybe perhaps even the situation you're leaving behind, they are also prospering, because you both prosper when this comes. The one that you're leaving and yourself. The situation is to take the next level up. Now, let's have a look at the Empress. The loving energy of the Empress for all Aries. What is the Empress going to do? It's bringing you a great new soulmate, someone that you've had past lives connection with, where you heal together, you become strong together, you might be working together, you might have a business together, you might fall in love. But a defeated area in your life where everything wasn't working, there was too much conflict, comes to an absolute end. And it could have been in connection to someone of air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. This is coming to an end, and someone new and wonderful is entering your life, my dear Aries. I keep seeing this. You are going to be in power. I feel that leadership position might be offered to you very soon that you won't be able to refuse. So that's wonderful. We got to know all of that. Now I'm just going to get a few more messages from other decks, and then we'll find out the star sign combination of the people that you are dealing with, consumed with, in July and a little bit over. Now, 2 messages from this deck. Okay, so we got one. Wow, School of Fish. The letter K, they're very strong. And then there's one more. Okay, so we got Venus, the goddess of love, the goddess of justice, the goddess of attraction, Venus. And oh my God, this is the Empress. This is this card here. You see the Empress? The Empress, and this is the Empress, as you can see. So this is a very loving energy, and the Empress is the power of Venus. Yes, the loving energy that gives you all kinds of unconditional loving, charm, relationships, magnetism, abundance in all areas or many areas of your life, pleasure, happiness, all of those coming very soon. There could be a Libra entering your life, or Libra making a big impact in your life, someone that has Libra, because we've got the Justice and we've got the goddess Venus, which is, Venus is the planet that rules Libra and governs Libra. It's all about attractiveness and attraction and love and beauty and justice and all of that. So that's wonderful to know. And we've got timing here, 3. We could be starting from July, August, September. 3 months, including July. September is going to be around September where you're meeting this person. And the fish are all about, there could be someone that's Pisces that you might be dealing with, or somebody that might have Pisces. That was the water energy I was seeing here. I'm seeing resources, finances, investments doing well. There's a lot of prosperity when the fish is in any reading. There's freedom. There's a letter K connected to this situation. Large quantity of money, large quantity of investments, perhaps prosperity, income increasing, money increasing. Bodies of water also is to do with a lot of emotions, a lot of emotional situations. You're lavishing in your luck, and we've got freedom here. We've got 3 to 4 weeks from July onwards. So we've got that one there. Now I'm going to take a few, 2 or 3 messages from the tea leaves. Let's see for all Aries. Let's see if we are going to get, it's not easy to handle these, but I'm going to do my best. Okay, here they are. Thank you. Wow, July itself is going to be impacting you on a grand scale. Great things are going to happen. Like July is initiating something incredible for you, one of which is your freedom. Freedom from something that's been sort of restricting you. That's what July stands for, freedom. Chinese year of the horse here. And people that have got July, they are people like Cancer, which could be this water energy that you might be very much dealing with. Someone that might have Cancer in them, or Leo. So July impacting your life on a grand scale. September, remember how many times I said September, last reading, this reading, September, everywhere. Finally it comes. September is going to be the greatest. From July to September, it's going to be magnificent for you. And then we've got opportunity or a windfall. Look at that, opportunity or a windfall. And that explains this. Opportunity or windfall. Have a think about this. That's why I keep saying play the lotto, play the lottery. I just feel like something magical is going to take place for you. Wow. Play the lottery or the lotto, because this is what's going to set you free from all cares and worries. Money issues, debts, all of that is going to disappear with all the luck on your side in every way. So that's very important. Okay. Now, let's move on to the next level. And the next level is, oh yes, I wanted to know one message about your love life or relationships, and then I'll do the star signs that you are working with. Okay, so my dear Aries, let's see what it says here. It says only time will tell. There is something you're wondering about. Only time will tell. That's really nice, but we want to know more. 2 more messages from this deck. We got 1, and there's the other one. Okay, let's have a look. It says pay attention to the red flags. Now that could be in regard to what we were talking about before, about things coming, one particular chapter coming to an end, that you were unhappy or feeling guilt, or knowing that this situation is going to end but not sort of ending it, not wanting to hurt those around you. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. The signs are cautioning you. Pay attention to the red flags. And the next one says flirting. You are going to be feeling flirtatious with someone. There may be someone flirting with you. Let me put the glasses back on to see. Extend your lightheartedness, your lighthearted energy to others, because there will be someone that you might be feeling sort of like a flirting connection with. You've got the soulmate here, so of course at the beginning it might be very hot and steamy. I'm going to take 1 or 2 more messages from this deck for all Aries. Things from the heart that are important, that you need to know. You're going through 1 or 2 messages. Here we go. Okay, what's coming in relationships also, that could be another one. Right, we have, it says here, it amazes me when we say the same things at the same time or finish each other's sentences. This is about a great connection. Maybe it happens after a connection ends. Around October, something big's happening, and it could be connected to people that have Libra in them, someone that has Libra or Scorpio here, very strong. October here, very strong also, or 10 weeks from July onwards. And then we've got, I'm changing this pattern and moving forward. Someone wants to change the pattern, and the pattern of the way they do things. They want to change their attitude, maybe their perspective, and so that they're able to move forward. This could be yourself or someone that you might be dealing with. It could be connected to family, connected to the Chinese year of the tiger, connected to people that have Pisces or Aries in them, like yourself, or could be Cuspies. And we have Chinese year of the rooster here, by the way, also. Timing, 3 weeks or up to 3 months from this time now. Now we're going to go through the star signs and see what are the star sign combination of the people that you are consumed with, dealing with on a high level in July and a little bit over. What are their star sign combination? Who's coming in your life? And what's happening? Okay, the earth energy we were talking about, that there's a new earth energy. We got Taurus. Then we got Leo, fire energy Leo. It could be that, this one here, I'll just call it. This could be the fire energy. Then we got the water energy we were talking about. Remember I said Cancer because we had the chariot, Cancer. Now we got Cancer and the moon. The moon is the ruler of Cancer, so that doubles the energy of Cancer. You are dealing with someone that has strong Cancer in them. Okay, let's see further so I can put it all together for you at the end. Everybody that Aries are consumed with and dealing with on high level. Okay, we got Scorpio as another water energy. We got Cancer for the third time. So Cancer, you are dealing with someone that has very strong Cancer in them. They could be a Scorpio, but they could be filled with Cancer. They could be a Sagittarius, but they could be filled, or Leo, filled with Cancer. Aries, there's fire energy here next to the Leo. I'll put it over here and continue on and see what else is going on with all Aries. Oops, okay, we got one more. We got Mercury, which is the ruler of Virgo, another earth energy that you will be connected to, but it's got in it air. This is where the problem was. The air was the problem. Remember I said someone that's very, sort of like, in a way, unhappy. They might have air in them with earth or air with water. Well, we've got Virgo, Gemini here. We'll talk about that in a moment. Let's have a look for all Aries, and that seals the deal. Here's the next air energy that I kept on talking about, which is Libra. Leo has doubled up, fire energy, and then we've got Neptune, which is water energy, the ruler of Pisces. Libra air energy, I'll just put it aside here, and I think that should be enough. Should I take just one more? Yes, one more, and that'll be the end of it. Okay, let's go through this so we can understand it all. Who are we dealing with? The majority of everybody. Okay, so the earth energies are the ones that are entering your life as a new person entering your life. A new connection, a new soulmate. I feel like it's going to be a very strong Taurus. Or Saturn is the ruler of Capricorn. Or possibly, I'm not going to say 100%, possibly, there could be a Virgo Gemini here. Okay, Virgo Gemini. You could be dealing with a Virgo Gemini at the moment. But I feel like new entering in your life could be Taurus or Capricorn. I also feel fire energy is entering your life and being very supportive. Leo being number one. They might have a touch of Aries, but Leo leading the way in the fire energy. And you will go beautiful together with air energy, with fire energy. Like yourself, my dear Aries, you're fire, this is fire, Leo is fire. You will do well together, but so that there won't be a burnout, you do need earth to give you stability and a little bit of water to replenish you. So the earth energy that's entering your life, which we know, a new earth energy is coming in where you might meet them at work, you might work together. It is either Taurus or Capricorn or Virgo with Gemini. We'll find out more. Maybe I'll get one more to see which one doubles up, which is the most, but earth energy is there for the majority. Now, talking about water energy, which is one of the major situation here, we got Cancer controlling the way. So you're dealing with someone very strong Cancer. There's a lot of water energy, and you do need water energy. Water energy and fire go well together because they heal each other. The water gets the warmth from you, my dear Aries, which gives them versatility, and you get the replenishment from the water that keeps you calm in the midst of burning. So you do need water energy, and that's why the Cancer here is very strong. I did see, I was seeing a sort of like a strange situation where there could have been perhaps a water energy with air that was ending, part of your past. Maybe there's a new water energy entering, and this water energy might be a bit different. Now, number one, the leading one is Cancer, but there's also, remember, Pisces and Scorpio for the minority. But for the majority, Cancer is the ruling the way because it's tripled. It's like 11, 11, 5, 5, 3, 3. It's that business where the heavens and the gods and the universe show double and triple to show the intensity and the amount of the magnitude of Aries who are going to be dealing with the magnitude of the signs that are doubled and tripled. Okay, so what have I got here? I've got very strong Leo, number one Cancer leading the way, then Leo second, and then we've got Earth energy, which is an imperative, a very important part of your transcending to the high level and being with someone that you can work well long term, or even have a life or marriage or future with long term. You need the stability. Without it, no fire goes well with fire, no water goes well with fire, no air goes, certainly no air goes with fire unless there is earth, and that's where earth is coming in, which we have either Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, Gemini. Okay, now the air energy that looks like it is going to be impacting your life also is Libra, because there was Justice, there was the Venus here, very strong, the planet Venus that rules Libra, and Aries and Libra, they go exceptionally well together because Libra is all about justice, fairness, and because Aries appreciates and loves honesty and reality and being, down to earth. So I feel like there will be a great connection with someone that might have a little bit of Libra in them. Quite intriguing, but what makes it more intriguing is when you let me know in the section who's who and what's what and what's coming. But that's what I see for you, and I love this, what I'm seeing, because it looks spectacular. Whatever's ending, it's time for it to have ended, but there is someone new entering your life. Now, there could have been a situation where you might be leaving a Sagittarius behind also. It is possible, because we didn't get Sagittarius here. We only got like Leo. You could be leaving a Sagittarius that had, for example, air energy in them, Gemini, Virgo, where you were together for years, but then finally it was hard to leave. You're leaving with sad memories. That is a possibility. But the most important factor for you to know now is that there is a water Cancer entering your life with Leo, and that's going to be an amazing combination, because this person is filled with so much passion, so much kindness, so much nurturing, and you are going to love it. With Earth energy, without Earth, you can't thrive with these signs. So you are shown that Earth is entering without a doubt. We've got the Queen and the Knight of Pentacles. Someone wonderful. Earth energy is going to be the foundation from which you will start and thrive and prosper long term, forever. Even though I don't believe in forever, but as long as it takes. Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo, Gemini. And that is the end of your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Do let me know by letting me know, by talking about it with the community and relating to these signs. We can understand and put everything together. I do hope you enjoyed the reading. Do give me a thumbs up. Please keep watching, supporting me. The more you watch, the more you support my health, and that means a lot to me. If you enjoy what I do, I would really appreciate your help in watching. Even if you watch 2 or 3 videos a week, just in support of me, that supports me a lot, and it means a lot to me to keep me sustained so that I can continue doing my work without my health collapsing, because I can't get the views that I deserve. I'm not getting the views, so I was always overcompensating, and I damaged my lungs in the process. So now I can't. Now I've reached a stage where I've got to do just 1 or 2 videos. I can't do like I did before, 4 to 5 videos. My health was compromised. That's why I stopped for a while. I'm just explaining for those of you who might have missed out on it. So please continue watching. The more you watch, the more you support me. Watching the videos all the way to the end, and give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the reading. Lots of love to you, lots of blessings, best wishes, and gratitude for everything, for all your support. Namaste.